question. Do you believe in guilt by association? Like,
Do
is
I
that a
believe in
valid
guilt?
thing? Like,
No, that's a logical fallacy.
okay, so like I'm not a Robert Spencer fan. I really follow his content. I just follow him on Twitter, so sometimes I just see what feuds he has gotten into. And Harry Sultan was
Rob,
saying that it's just because he like talks with these Hindutva people, so he's a bigot somehow. And I know that Abdullah Samir and other ex-Muslims have said that he's a bigot, but I don't know like why they have said it, and I have not gotten into the research to. I've not done proper research to like see why they have said it. And that Hari Sultan was saying that he doesn't believe that Robert Spencer is a bigot just because Abdullah Samir says it, but because he has started sitting with these Hindutva people, so he's like a bigot. So like I don't understand that logic.
I think you're misrepresenting them. I don't think that, because I've said with Hindutva. I've talked to Hindutva.
Yes,
I
like
have
his
Hindutva. I no, but I have Hindutva fans. Okay, even now, still have Hindutva fans, right? But
maybe
um,
like maybe I haven't
Harris,
gotten the like
yeah,
the exact gist
Harris
of
Sultan,
Harris's arguments.
yeah. So Harris Sultan doesn't think I'm a bigot. I hope not. But I think what they're noticing is a double standard, and a hypocrisy in, holding one group
Criticism.
responsible in criticism, like in certain behaviors, or like endorsing questionable tactics by a group in their opposition, and also um, noticing that the blurry lines between attacking Islam or just attacking Muslims as a whole. You know what I mean? There are certain language that certain people use that it starts with criticizing Islam, but it ends with doing guilt by association to Muslims, as you know what I mean. So you yourself agree that guilt by association is a logic fallacy, right? And it's,
Yes.
but it seems like there's certain people, when you listen to the way they talk about Islam, they're not always talking about Islam. They're talking about Muslims as a whole, and holding them responsible by association with Islam. And that's what makes them think that these people might be bigots.
Oh, and what do you think about like some YouTubers like Sham Sharma and Kushal Mehra? Like they are their first principles are all right, and still they like are on the Hindutva side. Like I'm also on the Hindutva side. Like I won't deny that. But like,
I, I
yeah,
don't
what do you think
I
of them?
don't I don't think anybody I don't think that everybody who's Hindutva is a bigot. Okay.
Oh,
I don't think so. I think, okay, so for example, I think like there's certain ideologies that are bigoted, but not everybody that is within that ideology
endorsing.
would be a bigot because they're associated with it. So for example, I think that Islam is anti-woman, it's
Yes.
misogynist, right? But I don't think every Muslim is a misogynist, right? So in the same way, I believe the Hindutva ideology, okay, is bigoted, okay, but that I don't think like a Hindutva is necessarily a bigot. I just think like maybe my understanding of what Hindutva is about and their understanding of what Hindutva is about is different, and that's why. So that difference of opinion allows for the fact that that person is not a bigot himself. You know what I mean? So, for example, I think Islam is misogynist, right? But a Muslim can be endorsing Islam, but not be a misogynist themselves, because their understanding of Islam is different from my understanding of Islam. They have a different interpretation of what Islam stands for. So they don't think Islam is like anti-woman. So therefore, their endorsement of Islam doesn't necessarily mean that they're anti-woman themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. I was just trying out the guilt by association thing here. That I was trying to judge you by your response. So like I was
No.
just trying a kind of a mind game.
Yeah, yeah. But does that okay? So how did I do in the mind game?
You passed.
I passed. I passed. If you'd like to send me your questions for me to answer during our Q&As, become a patron. If you would like to have a discussion with me live on air at the end of the Q&As, become a YouTube member. Link to both is in the description. Thank you for your support.